You know what I was doing this morning? Nothing, and I mean that in the most expensive way possible. While half the world was setting a 5 a.m. alarm, lacing up their sneakers, and posting motivational quotes about the grind, I was here, in this chair, letting my money do what I trained it to do. See, nobody talks about this part, the part where you actually stop running, where the hustle ends and the living begins. Everyone is so obsessed with the race that they never ask the most important question. What are you even running toward? My name is not important. What I have is not your business, but what I know, that I'll share, just this once, because somebody out there needs to hear this before they waste another decade chasing noise. Today we are talking about the architecture of silent wealth, how it thinks, how it moves, and why the ones who actually have it never seem to be working very hard at all. Let me tell you something about your brain. Your brain was not designed for wealth. It was designed for survival. And survival back in the day meant grabbing what you could right now because tomorrow was not promised. That instinct never left us. It just got dressed up in a designer outfit and started posting on social media. Every time you buy something, you cannot afford to impress someone you do not like. That is your ancient brain winning. That is dopamine pulling the strings. A quick hit, a fast reward, and then nothing. Just an empty feeling and a credit card bill. The wealthy mind operates differently. It has learned something that most people never figure out. Waiting is a weapon. When you delay gratification, when you sit on your hands while everyone else is spending, when you let time work for you instead of against you, you are not being boring. You are being dangerous. The market rewards patience the way it rewards almost nothing else. A dollar invested quietly 20 years ago is not a dollar anymore. It is unrecognizable. It is multiplied while you were sleeping, while I was sleeping. And that is the whole point. Most people think wealthy people are smarter. They are not. They are just more comfortable with waiting. They learn to make decisions with their future self in mind instead of their present feelings. Your feelings will keep you broke. Your patience will make you free. Now, let us talk about the ones putting on a show. I see them every day. New car every year. Watch on every wrist. Vacation photos from hotels they stretch their credit to afford. Walking billboards for a lifestyle they are one bad month away from losing. There is a term for this: status signaling. And it is one of the most expensive habits a person can have. Here is what nobody tells you about truly wealthy people: they are invisible. Not because they are hiding, but because they have nothing to prove. When you are secure, genuinely secure, you stop needing the audience. You stop caring whether the table next to you knows what you drive. You stop wearing your net worth on your wrist. The people I know who have real money, you would never guess it. They dress well, but not loudly. They live comfortably, but not recklessly. They move through the world like they own pieces of it, because they do. And here's the trap, the dangerous, beautiful trap. When you spend money to look rich, you stay poor. When you keep money quietly and let it grow, you become rich. It is almost insultingly simple. But almost nobody does it, because almost nobody can tolerate looking average while they build something extraordinary. Can you? The goal is not a lifestyle you can show off. The goal is a portfolio that replaces your salary so quietly that people just assume you got lucky. You did not get lucky. You got patient. I get invited to things sometimes: dinners, gatherings, rooms full of people who want to talk about money. And I have one rule: I do not talk about mine. Not because I am ashamed, not because I am secretive for the sake of drama, but because I learned a long time ago that the moment people understand what you have, they begin deciding what you should do with it. Suddenly, everyone has a business idea, a favor to ask, an opportunity that is perfect for someone like you, a cousin who just needs a small investment to get started. So here's what I never discuss. Not at dinner, not at parties, not in casual conversation. I do not talk about my exact numbers. I do not brag about the trades that worked. I do not reveal what I own or where it is. I do not hint at what I am building next. And I certainly never let anyone know how comfortable the floor beneath me actually is. Discretion is not rudeness. Discretion is armor. The world will respect a mystery far longer than it will respect a number. Numbers invite comparison. Numbers invite opinions. Numbers invite people. Let them wonder. The wondering costs you nothing. So how do you actually get here? How do you build the kind of life where Monday morning feels the same as Saturday afternoon? Where your phone can stay face down because nothing urgent is coming? It starts with one decision. One uncomfortable, honest decision. Stop funding the performance. Every purchase you make to signal status is a tax. I call it the visibility tax. It is the price you pay to look the part before you actually are the part. And it is ruinously expensive. Not just in money, in time, in compounding, in the years that dollar could have been working instead of sitting in a showroom or a closet. Cut the visibility tax, ruthlessly, quietly. without announcing it on social media. Second, automate everything you possibly can. I will not pretend otherwise. I do not want to think about investing every morning. I do not want to watch charts. I do not want to make decisions under pressure with my emotions involved. So I removed myself from the equation. Automatic contributions. Index funds that do not need my attention. A system that runs whether I am awake or asleep, which some days I prefer to be. The best financial decision is often the one you set up once and then walk away from. Third, hunt for assets that pay you to exist, not just investments that grow when you sell them. Things that generate income while you are living your life. Dividends, rental income, royalties, businesses that run without you. When your passive income crosses the line of your monthly expenses, you are free. Not rich necessarily. Free. And freedom is the product. Freedom is the whole point of this conversation. The number on your bank statement means nothing if you are still trading every hour of your life for it. The world has a very specific interest in keeping you running. Busy people spend money. Tired people make poor decisions. Anxious people are easy to sell to. The entire economy of noise, of hustle culture, of rise and grind and sleep when you are dead, it is not designed to make you wealthy. It is designed to keep you consuming, and consumption without strategy is just a very expensive treadmill. I am not telling you to stop working. I am telling you to stop working without a destination. Every hour you trade for money should be building something that eventually trades hours back to you, with interest. That is the architecture. That is how silent wealth is built. Not with noise, not with hustle, with intention, with patience, with the quiet confidence of someone who knows exactly where they are going and is in absolutely no rush to prove it to anyone.